I was 6 years old is when I first moved into my first foster home. You know, it was family drugs and family alcoholism that kind of pushed me into the foster system. Being pulled away from your family like that, that's what hit hard. By going into 7 different foster homes, 2 other group homes before St. Vincent's, that was definitely hardship. There's really not one specific foster home that I felt as home. The reason for it was a lot of them were abusive. A lot of them were for the money and not for taking care of me. So when I came to St. Vincent's, that's what gave me that trust. That's kind of how I was able to veer away from all the trust issues that I had and just put my trust into the horses, because horses in general are just fantastic animals. They have that emotional connection that some animals don't give you. When you're lonely, happy, sad, whatever it is, you have that connection with any horse that you actually are willing to give that connection to. I really wanted to be a part of the equestrian program. In order to be part of the program, you had to talk to Kent. You know, I was a little nervous, I was a little shy, you know, just being who I am. You know, of course I ran up and gave him a hug and I was just like, nice to meet you, because I didn't really have that mentor at the beginning to really open his arms and be like, congratulations, you're a part of this program. It's great to have you. So for him to do that was kind of awesome.
When I first met Jeremiah Mosley, I felt like he was coming here to heal. I used to run a Saturday equestrian program, and Jeremiah was the youngest at the time. He progressed really admirably. He also was very open about getting other kids to talk to staff. I was impressed with that.
The bond that Ken and I share through the horses, I would definitely say, is just the simple fact that we love animals. The friendships that I was able to have through St. Vincent's, through Kent, through the equestrian program, through the horses, and I am today as successful as I wanted to be. If not, I'm still going higher. So,
with St. Vincent's, it's the top of the pyramid, and meaning the most vulnerable in our society are served at St. Vincent's. And there aren't many programs like St. Vincent's around, so I think it's vital that it continues.
The day that I left St. Vincent's, I remember my foster dad and my new foster sister, they had arrived in their old white van, and that was the day that I cried, because, you know, I was leaving my family that I had grown up with, that I had been a part of for, 4.5 years. The reason I come back to St. Vincent's, it's to be a role model, it's to give back. In life, in order to receive the help that you get is by also giving back to the people that are less fortunate, that don't have what you have at the moment, to help them, guide them on a way that they are going to be able to get further in life. You're never alone. There's always someone here that's going to be there for you. It may not feel like it at the moment, but just know that you have someone to talk to. You have a shoulder that you can cry on if you need to. You're never alone.
The program was equal to none. It was unique, it was specific, it was incredible. And I think that laid the foundation, at least for Jeremiah, to really be successful in life.
If it wasn't for Catholic Charities and St. Vincent's, I don't think I would probably be in the stable mind or the path that I am on today. I was a wild one, I can say, before I arrived at St. Vincent's. I was not in the state of mind to really survive anywhere. I can definitely say I probably would have ended up on the streets if they didn't arrive in the time that I needed them to open those arms, to open the doors and say, you're welcome here. This is going to be your new home.
Well, now that I'm retiring, looking back at 53 years of working in residential treatment, I hope and feel I have at least helped provide an environment for boys and girls to develop and to heal and to overcome the traumas that they've experienced. I think I've probably gained as much from them as they have from our program.